Anniversaries are usually thought of as special days shared between two individuals who love one another. However, today marks another kind of anniversary. An anniversary between over 1.2 billion people and one man. That man is Jorge Mario Bergoglio, and on March 13th of the year 2013, he became Pope Francis to 1.2 billion Catholics. Fast forward to today, and the Roman Catholic Church is embroiled in controversy. With scandal after scandal, the Vatican's public image is tarnished by a track record of abuse and neglect. Pope Francis, who is adored by many faithful followers, has gone out of his way to betray the very people who look up to him. The Catholic Church on a global scale is ridden with the heinous crime of child molestation. Pope Francis promised to undo the sins of his predecessor, Pope Benedict, but his track record fared no better, with many laying blame at the feet of Pope Francis. Each time they are caught, they make solemn promises that they will change, and that this will be the last time. But with the Catholic Church, it's never the last time. With the Catholic Church, there is no changing. The Catholic Church has a history of abuse that stretches back farther than the recent examples of child molestation. Pope Francis recently announced that the Catholic Church would be going through their files on Hitler's Pope, Pope Pius XII. Just as Pope Francis's papacy is entrenched in the abuse of children, the Vatican under Pius played a role in the Holocaust or the systematic murder of 6 million Jewish people and others. Consider the words of the historian F. Paul Peterson. The Pope was just as much in the Second World War as was Hitler and Catholic Mussolini, and therefore just as guilty of the murder of 6 million Jews. In fact, popes have been in or instigated most, if not all, the European wars down through the centuries. Additionally, according to historian Avro Manhattan, the whole Vatican-Hitler bargain had been conducted in secret before Hitler had become Chancellor of Germany in January of 1933. In June of that same year, Hitler and the Vatican signed a concordat under terms of which the Church swore allegiance to the Nazi regime. Soon afterward, Catholic Franz von Papen, the second in command to Hitler, put the essence of the Hitler-Vatican alliance very succinctly in these words. The Third Reich, he said, is the first power which not only recognizes but puts into practice the high principles of the papacy. There is even an article that came out today, this very day, that links the Holocaust to the Roman Catholic Church. The article says, whatever might be revealed in the secret archives, it remains an indisputable fact that thousands of Jewish people were pulled from their homes in Rome and taken to the concentration camps under the shadow of the Vatican. A poignant plaque on the Via Longara, just a stone's throw from the gates of Vatican City, still commemorates one of the most horrific incidents. On October 16, 1943, entire Jewish Roman families were ripped from their homes and brought to this place and then deported to the concentration camps. Of more than 2,000 people, only 16 survived. The Roman Catholic Church, from Pius to Francis, has not changed. The Catholic Church has promised to change, and yet they will not change. The popes of Rome have apologized, asked for forgiveness, and yet refused to change. Since the apologies and pleas of the popes for forgiveness are nothing more than empty words, is it not time that we trusted in a word that is higher than theirs? The Bible says that the Roman Catholic Church is as unchanging as the spots on a leopard, and it calls for God's faithful people to leave this unrepentant and defiant false system of worship. Let us turn from the unchanging evils of the Catholic Church and be changed not into the image of priests, but into the image of God as we behold Christ daily.